Hi everybody, it's Jackie, and I just wanted to show you my Asian store haul. Today, part of my running around, I went to my local Asian store and picked up some things. Some of it healthy, some of it really not so healthy, and at some point I'm going to be looking for replacements for. Now I'm going to be experimenting with making my own kimchi, so some of this stuff is for that. This is a Korean daikon type of a radish. I got that for the kimchi. Now I just like these sprouts, so I got a big bag of these sprouts. I think my total bill at the grocery store was about $80. Now I also got some of that sweet rice flour there. You're going to see it in the very background, that Mochiko sweet rice flour. But it's not whole, and I'm trying to get rid of some whole grains. I have a bunch of stuff that is not compliant. It's not whole grains that I'm going to be taking up to the food bank. I may take that up because I've been able to find some raw vegan kimchi recipes that don't have that in there. So I'm probably going to do that instead of using that, because it's not a whole grain at all. Now I also got some nori, and this is organic nori. Now I don't use tons of nori, so I just got the 10 pack. Nori is kind of expensive, but this is organic nori, and I got a 10 pack of this. Now those of you that watched my Costco haul earlier saw that I got that big jar of mushrooms, and I had been to the Asian store before I went to Costco. Excuse my dog's potty pads over there. I had them out for a purpose here a few minutes before I went to the store. But anyway, I got these. But I had already been to the Asian food store when I got to Costco, and I bought these dried shiitake mushrooms for the same purpose. If you go to the YouTube video channel, Connie's Rawsome Kitchen, she has videos there where she shows how she makes her mushroom powder using dried mushrooms. And if you go to her website, she's got how she makes them. So I ended up with an overabundance of dried mushrooms because I bought them at both places. But anyway, now, and I also, because I don't know what I did with my nori rollers, and I had always bought one like this because they're just $1 and some odd cents. But I also bought one like this time. You can see they're still bamboo, but they're made out of wider pieces of bamboo, more solid, sturdy bamboo. And I had been watching, it isn't a vegan YouTube channel, but I've been watching a YouTube channel on making sushi rolls and different things like that. And that person mentioned that these are a lot easier to use. You just put them in a gallon Ziploc bag so they're not dirty all the time. And then all you have to do is wipe off the gallon Ziploc bag. Now the other thing that I have here for the kimchi that I'm going to try is this is Korean red pepper powder. Now I did not buy the big giant bags that they have there. They were very expensive. But I did buy a 1-pound bag, so we'll see how I do with that. Now, for the kimchi, you know, we're on a very healthy diet, but I personally am not doing this 100% salt-free. I plan on doing some food preserving and different things like that. And there are some recipes that I use some things that are salty, like tamari and Bragg's liquid aminos, different things like that. And for the kimchi recipes, all of them say this coarse sea salt is very important. Now, this is not totally white. The sea salt has not been bleached or anything like that. It looks like it's a very good quality of sea salt, and it was not very bad. It was about $3 and something, I think, for this big bag of it. Then also I found this inexpensive bag of these whole sesame seeds. Now they are not organic. I admit I got them because they were hulled and they were a very good price. I don't like the hulled ones, to use the ones that still have the hull on them when I make my own hummus. So I like to put the hulled ones in there, and that was just a good price. Now the other thing that I bought there, and I normally would buy a much bigger one of these because I like to sprout mung beans and lentils. And I usually buy my mung beans online because I didn't think I could find organic mung beans locally. But I found these organic mung beans at the local grocery store. And if I like them, they were actually a pretty good price. So I just bought a small one, though. I could have bought more than this. But I just bought a small one because I want to try them and see if they sprout well before I invest in too many of them. Now, my sister and I in 2016 went to Japan, And when we were in Japan, and I don't know why I already took the label off of this because I shook some of it on my hand. But there were all these different seaweed preparations that they had there that you scooped up with a spoon and put onto your rice at the different buffets. Now, I did not realize it at the time, but all of them just about either have MSG in them, which I kind of figured they would have MSG in there, anyway, but I thought, okay, I can find it without MSG. Well, this one doesn't have MSG, but all of them either have dried bonito flakes in them, which is a type of dried fish, or they have dried shrimp, some other seafood in them. And I was probably eating that there and didn't know it. So what I am planning on doing with this is trying it and I want to make my own recipe for this kind of a shaker. And I'm going to try adding some nutritional yeast to this plain one. This has got some seasonings in it, some toasted sesame seeds, and dulse flakes all ground up. So there isn't any MSG in this one, although it was not organic. So I'm thinking I'm going to try making my own recipe, and I'll let you know how that comes out. Now, the other thing that I did get for when I do my sushi is, in case I do any inside-out rolls, is I like to shake the black sesame seeds on the outside. Now, these are not toasted. These have just been dehydrated. And then another thing that I like to put turmeric in my smoothie every morning or my juice. I usually put it in one, but I'm going to have to return this one to the store. If you look there, I did not look close enough at the package, and I probably won't buy turmeric at this store anymore. Their vegetables at this store were not the freshest. I didn't buy the Napa cabbage for my kimchi. It was very far from fresh. And I got this home thinking it looked okay, and I'm looking at it, and there's mold all in there. So I'm going to take that back. Now, I did get these Japanese sweet potatoes there. They look pretty good and nice and fresh. I did get those. And then they had some beautiful ginger there, so I got a pretty big piece of ginger root. Now, these next things I'm going to show you are not healthy at all. And I'm in the process of looking for replacements for them that are healthier. And I have actually found one for this first product that is actually a sugar-free, at least it's using erythritol. And I'm going to talk to you about that erythritol on another video. It's something some of us may choose to use and some of us may not. So please, no food police comments down there. But anyway, I think I'm going to try to replicate this sauce using that. Now, this isn't my favorite brand of this sauce, but it was very cost effective. And this is the sweet chili sauce. And then I got a vegetarian mushroom sauce, which for me replaces the some of the other sauces out there, oyster sauce. And then I got also a vegetarian hoisin sauce. And these are pretty famous brands, Lee Kum Chi, but they also don't have the healthiest ingredients in them. So I'm hoping that before these bottles run out, I have found vegan alternatives. Now, I got myself 4 rice bowls. I'm kind of getting together an Asian set of dishes to have people over. And what I learned in Japan is kind of interesting, is they don't match all of their dishes up. They value each dish as an individual dish. So you're going to see if I ever, whenever I do finally get all my set together and get my dining room set up to have my friends over for a Japanese meal, you're going to see it doesn't really match, and that was done on purpose. So I have those. Now, the other thing that I bought are these 2 bowls at the Asian market, and these are for sprouting, and I had known somebody else who did this, and I decided to do it too. And you can see that they're comprised of an inner bowl and then an outer like colander, and the opening size of the holes will work well for the mung beans or for lentils. And during the soaking process, you can just have them down inside the bowl, cover them with a towel. When you're doing the rinsing stage of the sprouts, all you have to do every day is rinse them in the sink, make sure your bowl is empty, and then put them back in there, cover them with the towel. So your sprouting is really quick on those. Now, really quickly, and sorry, I've got a bunch of stuff for my neighbor and I have been collecting for the food bank down here on the floor. So a bunch of crackers, not very healthy things to eat that people are donating, but I kind of figure it'll be some food that people may need, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. Now, if any of you watch Mama Tang, she talked about these sweet potato noodles. They're made from sweet potatoes, And she made some delicious looking meals out of these. Now, I went to the store planning on just getting one package of these. They're called Dang Neon. It's Dang Neon, and I know I'm not saying that correctly. And I went and they had these on sale, 2 bags for $5. So what can I say? I got 2 bags. So we'll see how my recipes turn out making them. Now that is my Asian food store haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I know I'm going to enjoy eating it and using my new sprouter bowls. Actually, that's the main thing I'm excited about. Now I have a couple of other hauls to record for you for today. I think the main other one I'm going to record is a couple of things I bought at Walmart. And my Bed Bath & Beyond haul. I'm probably going to do that all in one because I didn't get that much at Walmart. But anyway, you guys have a wonderful day and a blessed tomorrow, and I will see you with the next video. Bye-bye.